So one of the biggest challenges associated with new technologies in finance is the creation of new governance structures. So the way power and decisions are made right now are highly centralized in some financial institutions. And with the rise of new technologies like artificial intelligence, blockchain technologies, digital banking, you decentralize those decisions. You put the power and the influence into stakeholders that previously didn't have any power or any stake in the conversation. So if you want to maintain or create a financial system that is performant and serves the beneficiaries and the savers, and those who need access to capital, we need to rethink the governance structures in a way that accommodates the financial and the technical needs associated with new technologies. So if we don't make those changes, in the worst case scenario, some individuals might take the power and make the decisions on the behalf of everybody else. But those people might come from the merging, that might come from outside the existing financial institutions, outside those governance structures, and they might not be controlled by any regulatory body. So worst case scenario, you give access to data, to power, to money, to capital, to decision shaping for the whole global financial system to a few individuals with no control and no systems of monitoring. So one of the benefits is to improve the efficiency of the system, because right now a lot of fees go through intermediaries, and so there's less money for the ultimate savers. So with the rise of fintech, we can lower the costs through the lowering of transaction costs, and so increase the savings for those in need of capital and want to have return on investments. So this is one of the potential benefits from this conversation and the entering of fintech into finance. The second benefit is to give access to banking and financial products to people who are not banked right now. And there are many people who will not have access to banking over the world. And so through this technology, we can give them access to payment system, to mortgages, and also bring a communities through peer-to-peer grading, where people are going to help each other to build a real economy and a system that serves those in need. So if we take the perspective that financial markets should be at the service of society and provide and raise capital for those in need of this capital, then almost everybody should be at the table. I mean, people who are part of the financial institutions right now were in charge of making the decision, were in charge of managing the assets, investment bankers, the mutual fund managers, the rating agency, the social rating agencies, the regulators, of course. Those people need to be at the table because they're gonna be impacted to a large extent by the rise of fintech. And those people who are designing fintech, who are working on these new technologies, because they're going to be part of this disruption too, and maybe for some of them entering an industry that have not been part before. They might come from tech, they might come from data, big data, data scientists. They need to be at the table as well, because we have to discuss those topics together. And the last body of people could be part of this conversation as well, could be people who want to work for the citizens, who represent the general public, so representative of the governments, of the province, of the local municipalities, because the financial systems does have a huge impact on society and the workings.